Hello, I'm with Abby Southerland, and we did Dancing with the Stars 3 weeks ago. Yes, and it's the first time I'm with the night of the performance. It's the first time I talked with her. I asked for a favor, and she said that I will happen. And that gave me the impression of what kind of a woman she is, because she wanted to help other people. And the more I got to know her throughout the night, she started doing about giving and helping to other people. That is not a surprise at all. That is the best test. So, you've been very involved with a lot of them. But most of all, dancing. Why don't you tell me about how you got to know the dance and how that came out in your life?
How I kind of got started into it.
Yes.
So I started at the age of 3, taking my, of course, little kid, taking ballet, tap, jazz. That's the 3 basics. Ballet's the basis of all dance. It's kind of where it all started. So just kind of started there, and then I kind of got into doing competition stuff and training. Probably started competing at like age 8, and I just fell in love with it ever since. Like there's something about being on stage that just like makes you come to life a little bit. And I think I was always shy as a kid, and so that made me come out of my shell a lot, and it taught me a lot of like self-confidence, and I just love the whole thing, everything about dance, just the performance, the creativity behind it, the just putting everything together. And then it just kind of has turned into a partial career, I guess, a little bit. And here I am, like 30 years old, and I'm still doing it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And from what I understand, you also in dancing to help other people. So why don't you tell me more about how you help other people?
I would say, as far as like I'm teaching, so I have 2 roles. So I coach for UAB, and I also teach at Jackie O'Neill School of Dance as well. So I teach kids from 2nd grade all the way to college. And so the range of age in there is a lot, and it ranges as far as, the kind of dancer they are. But also it's just something about being able to teach kids and not just teach them dance, but be a part of their life and really inspire them, be a good role model for them. You work months and months and months for a performance that lasts maybe 2 to 3 minutes on stage, but you put in all that hard work, and then you get them on stage and you realize why you put in all the hard work. It's the like look on their face, it's the just they do well at competition, it's the like happiness and the joy they feel from that. It's just a lot of different things. That's why I do what I do. I love working with kids. I love being a part of their life. So that's ultimately the reason.
That's how about when I got back into dancing, and I know the dance classes, I think, gave me the encouragement, the confidence, and all that. So I really appreciate people who put their career and teach other people to dance. And in the process of teaching your partner dance, how did the process turn out? I mean, you were both tests, so I want to know, how did it come up with the idea of
So for Josh and I, for Dance with the Stars, I just like to think outside of the box. I like to think my number one thing, especially for something like this, is what's going to be entertaining, what is going to be crowd appealing, what's somebody going to like. I always think about my audience, who's going to be there, who's going to be watching. I don't like to pick just all new current hip hop songs. I love throwbacks, old school hip hop, old school music, just period, because everybody knows it. And it's usually fun and entertaining, and then you just kind of go with the theme. And then and Josh is a hilarious person. We all know that. He's one of the funniest people you know, or I know. And so just kind of picking something funny, something sport related to him. Well, not really sports, but for us, it was just being funny and old. and it kind of just clicked, you know, just being old people busting into hip hop. It just worked, you know. And putting on a gray wig was weird, and I've never done that in my life, but here we are. So it was fun. The fun to be creative and put that together with him, because he's, like I said, he made it because he's just so funny anyway.
He paid off.
Mm-hmm.
He paid off because we got that recognition, and what else do you have in mind, like after we finish with dancing with the song? Do you have any plans to move on with the platform of dancing and help other people?
Oh yeah, always. Always thinking about ways I can, you know, kind of help give back, whether it be in a charity sense or, you know, working with high school teams. I kind of do some choreography for them and some colleges even. And then, like I said, I'm constantly doing stuff with, you know, judging. I could judge some competitions too. And so, yeah, I'm always finding ways to kind of be involved, whether it be kind of charity or First Light or something else. This is my third year to do Dancing with the Stars. So, you know, I think it's an awesome fundraiser. What better way to do it than, you know, that, and they always raise so much money and get a good, you know, support from that. So, yeah. So definitely always looking for opportunities to continue that.
Do you have anything else you would like to share?
So fun fact on our performance from that night, I was not supposed to fall off the walker, and I did, and had to improvise because something happened on his spot. So it kind of worked because we were old and it was supposed to be funny anyway. But fun fact for you, I was not supposed to fall off that walker.
I'm not sure if that was on purpose.
Yeah. I got a lot of questions.
I had to ask is that on purpose? Too bad. That's really like a part of the performance.
Well, it was not. PSA, it was not. But hey, you gotta improvise. That's part of performing. It never goes 100% how you always plan it, and you just kind of have to go with it. Luckily, it went like kind of with what we were doing, so it worked. But it was just, yeah. So in case you didn't know, now you know.
Well, I think you did a fabulous job in the mind.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Of course, I appreciate you asking.